Hey, what's up everyone? This is Nick at BarBend.com. Today, I'm going to be trying out the original meal replacement shake mix from SlimFast. So SlimFast is an American company headquartered in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, and they're pretty well known for their meal replacement shake here, but they're also known for their bars and snacks and packaged meals and a bunch of other products. And they're probably best known for the SlimFast Meal Plan, which is a weight loss plan that involves replacing 2 meals and 3 snacks per day with SlimFast products. So they're really likely to consume a lot of their products, so I'm very interested to see how it tastes and what's in it. This here is the French vanilla flavor, and they strongly recommend that you use it with non-fat milk. So I'm gonna see how it tastes with that. I mean, I like it a lot. This definitely tastes like sort of like melted down vanilla ice cream with an emphasis on the ice cream part because this is very, very sweet. I should probably point out that this contains artificial flavors and also aspartame and acesulfame potassium, which are true artificial sweeteners. So by no means is it a natural product in that respect, but I gotta say the artificial flavors do come together to make something that is really delicious, if a little bit artificial tasting. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the nutrition label. So 1 scoop is 110 calories, and you're gonna get 2 grams of protein, 18 grams of carbohydrates with 4 grams of fiber and 11 grams of sugar, and 3.5 grams of fat with 0.5 grams of saturated fat and 1% of your daily intake of cholesterol. All of the nutrition information here is listed with the powder on its own and then with the fat-free milk. So they really do, again, they emphasize the nutrition you're going to get from the milk, which is going to add some protein, some B vitamins, and a few other things. But I'm just going to talk about the powder itself. On a micronutrient basis, with the vitamins and minerals, there are about 24 vitamins and minerals listed here, roughly. So it's a really impressive spread. They kind of vary in the amount. You're going to get, very roughly speaking, 20 to 30% of your recommended daily intake of most of these. It's a bit high in a few other ones, like there's 100% of your vitamin E. Everything else, yeah, it is like between 20 and 40%. It contains just 10% of a few micronutrients, like riboflavin and iodine and phosphorus and a few things like that. And there's just 5% of a yearly potassium in here, but nonetheless, it is a pretty impressive nutrient split, all things considered. Now, as far as the ingredients go, I mean, most of them are just the vitamins and minerals themselves, but it is worth pointing out a few things about the rest of the ingredients. Like earlier, I mentioned that this has a few artificial sweeteners, acesulfame potassium and aspartame, which is a bit controversial in some circles. But it's also worth emphasizing that the first ingredient is sugar. So it's not like it's a sugar-free product. There really is a significant amount of sugar in this. In 1 scoop, you're gonna get 11 grams of sugar. So the first ingredient is sugar. Then there's high oleic sunflower oil. That's where most of the fat comes from. There's quite a lot of gums. There's like Arabic, and there's also guar gum and xanthan gum as well. As I mentioned, there's natural and artificial flavors. There's also soy lecithin for mixability. And there's also carrageenan too. So it's not hard to find people who are against one or more of these ingredients. I'm not saying they're bad for you at all, but it is worth pointing out because, again, there are people who try to steer clear of a couple of these ingredients. So as far as the price goes, you are going to get them in tubs this size. They don't really come in sizes larger or smaller than this. This is 12.83 ounces. You are going to get 14 servings in this for about $16. So it comes to about $1.14 per serving, which is very reasonably priced. In my experience, the average meal replacement shake is about $2, maybe $2.50. This is well under that. It's like half that price. So yeah, I gotta say, the price is definitely a big plus for this product. So there are plenty of upsides to SlimFast. I'm gonna quickly mention a few of them. Number one, definitely the price. It is like under half the price of the average meal replacement shake you'll get out there. So yeah, that's definitely a really big plus for this product. It's also really tasty. I mean, you got the combination of those artificial sweeteners with the natural sweeteners like sugar and the sunflower oil, all that comes together to make something that, when mixed with fat-free milk, really is very, very tasty. And of course, there's all the nutrients. I mean, this is a meal replacement shake. The emphasis is on the nutrients, specifically the micronutrients. The macros aren't amazing. The micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, really, really impressive, especially because it has things like vitamin K and selenium and chromium and molybdenum and a lot of other nutrients that are often left off of other meal replacement shakes. So yeah, I do think they did their homework there. So there are a few things I wasn't quite so crazy about with this product. First off is the macronutrients. If you're just taking the powder alone, like in some water, it's very low in protein. It's 2 grams of protein per serving with 18 grams of carbohydrates. Now again, they really do emphasize that they want you to mix with fat-free milk, which is going to give you 10 grams of protein and 30 grams of carbohydrates. As far as the recommended daily intake goes, that is 20% of your protein and 10% of your carbohydrates. But you know, if you're looking to have a more high protein diet, which a lot of people do try to follow when they're trying to lose weight, they might be a little bit disappointed with those macronutrients. Another thing worth pointing out, there are just a couple of nutrients it's a little bit low in. It's really just like potassium and copper and iodine and phosphorus and things that a lot of people aren't really that bothered by. You know, they're not a lot of minerals that people really pay a lot of attention to. Nonetheless, there are a lot of other meal replacement shakes that do provide like more well-rounded nutrition, albeit at a higher price. The other thing that I just want to point out is that there are some ingredients here that some people may take issue with. Like, it's pretty unusual to find a product that both has the first ingredient being sugar and it contains artificial sweeteners, especially since one of the artificial sweeteners is aspartame, which is one of the more controversial ones. Plus there's soy, plus there's gum and a few other ingredients. I'm definitely not saying these ingredients are bad for you, but a lot of people do try and steer clear of one or more of those ingredients. So it's just worth pointing out. Okay, so those are my thoughts on the French vanilla flavor of the original SlimFast meal replacement powder. For the full review, just Google BarBend plus SlimFast.